Guys, here we go, man. Gen.G taking on SSG. For those that don't know, I can't believe he did that. Hey, for those that don't know, SSG has lost to them last time in both top 8s, everybody, okay? But last time was very close. They could have won. They were at 2 leads where they gave up like last-second goals. But Gen.G looked very good yesterday. They're already guaranteed the major. They have no pressure. They're in a really good spot, man. Close the predictions. All right, let's close them up.
Even SSG, I gotta say, had a good show.
Gen.G beat G2 yesterday. They looked very good.
And they have stints of counterattacking really fast, so I think
man,
gonna be on Hawkster for SSG to
I think we're gonna need a very good series out of SSG here. They're gonna have to play solid the whole series out. You can't give up any bad goals.
Yeah, SPACESTATION looked good and they're lost, but
all right, Chronic coming out hot, man.
Finally, and now
Chronic goes high, goes to the ceiling, uses his dodge, holds his reset. Chicago has to. That's a good play.
Giving him more options on when to take that shot. The defense in an awkward spot. Chronic, a heck of a play there. Did that unassisted as well, and that is the true threat of this Gen.G team. The talent from all the individual players. And now you see the bump from a pair.
I missed it. I'm responding to SSG's tweet.
A solo play into a team play. And this is a hot start for Gen.G and SPACESTATION already on the back foot, Lemon.
I know.
Oh my god, bro, that's hilarious.
Going in the chat. I already know. I was hyping up SSG just for a second. Then they Gen.G go and score twice. Even one of them off of kickoff. And I gotta say, Gen.G's kickoffs are something to watch too. I watched that against
SSG added me and they said pay him his money, or they like pay up.
Good setup, man, for that team too. Gen.G full of all-around threats. Now Hawks, redemption time off
Wild
the ceiling.
Manina says, Kep, I mean Chicago might have just increased your viewers with it, so maybe you do owe him $100 low.
One member from each team taken out.
Oh, bro, I have a good response.
As Hawkster comes back from the grave, and it's a 2-0 now for Gen.G.
Well, that was a decent trade there for Gen.G because you saw.
I had a good response, bro. I had a good response.
But when you get that demo, a lot of times you're preventing that oncoming shot. So
I'll show you guys in a minute.
They've been able to break out, looking pretty comfortable so far. Now a chance potentially for Chronic.
Response is gonna be mid. Okay. You're literally just a hater.
Pop that ball up and go for
At least I thought it was a good one.
But Gen.G having some possession here, and we've seen multiple bumps. Chronic trying to land one there, and you can see how much.
I hope he holds up the next photo next time.
Well,
if anyone ever did that, I would genuinely be like, what the fuck?
Trying not to allow
Are LG making the major, yes or no?
First killer of the shot up high.
Dude, I actually feel bad for SSG getting these guys every time. Also, Chronic's just too happy all the time. There's something about him that I just can't put my like tongue to. So he's just too happy. I don't know, man. Kid's living, he's a little too happy in life.
You could even see the fake there that opened up the space for first killer. Everyone thinking that first streaking player was going to take the hit. But now we see a response, and SSG needed that. They've stopped the bleeding, and they're right back into it.
Dude, look how much he licks his lips.
Danger zone was being down 3-0 against
do it, Chronic. Just did it like 5 times.
SSG showing signs of life, and LJ. I know I have something to say about every
player. Now I look stupid.
That disruptor, the enabler of the team, he was the one.
Chronic's neck is like yours. I'm pretty sure you guys just judge everybody.
Really made them sweat. I think 3 of the 4 games
were says if you combine the 3 first letters of Sweden and Denmark, they form Sweden. If you combine the remaining letters, they form Denmark.
They have to peak. They have to be informed today. Hawks are races, can't get
That's another one.
And first killer does it again.
That's another one, man. Hey, Crazy, thank you again for the 5 bomb. I appreciate it. CK, thank you for the 2 months, bro. I appreciate it.
Chicago just made that amazing.
Bro, Kep has a normal neck. I know.
Play last goal to open
I know.
Up, missing on that
People just like to judge.
Really gonna haunt you. Hawks are even thinking he would have more time to be able to get back.
People just like to judge. You know how they are.
Up that goal, they
jealous.
One right up, and that's gonna sting.
And whatnot.
But a ground pitch from LJ. Oh my!
What happened? LJ goes high, gets a reset. Is that in? Damn!
And then the pinch right in.
Nice play, man.
Good for SPACESTATION to keep.
You definitely watched us do that the other day on stream.
First killer, LJ trying to keep.
Real recognized, real.
But for the 6 shots that Gen.G have to convert 4 of those, you gotta worry about SSG's defense and how they can keep the walls up. Now with LJ removed, see Gen.G's defense hoping to stabilize.
Dude, can we all admit if SSG didn't have them every time, they would be chilling?
Gamma Zero says, I think he just gets shirts that are too big on you so the neck hangs
There's
low
a
and makes
shift
it look like you
tweet.
have a
What are you
big
talking
neck.
Wanting to cross in front of the net, Hawkser.
Bro, what the fuck? Why are...
Demo from Chronic as well. That's going to let Gen.G spend even more
Why
time
is
on attack.
Shift tweeting at me telling me to pay up?
Surging late, but now you can even see the double commit.
The hell is going on today?
From Space Station, Chronic has the flip, going for another, getting the 50, rebound out in a dangerous spot, but nicely controlled by LJ.
Show the tweet, I will after this game.
Zero boost whatsoever. More panic coming out from Space Station's defense.
At least more saves are coming out of SSG, but yeah, these are getting awfully close to that goal line. And Gen.G are free to take shots like that. SSG have to worry. At least they go to the blue half with an attempted redirect from
Pay up
Hawkser.
long
LJ's
net.
first ready on the right.
You realize these comments make me not want to be here,
LJ,
right?
wanting maybe to pack past the Chicago, at least get it away from Gen.G. But SSG only have 1 minute.
SSG responded to your reply.
Gap, and Gen.G are just relentless. But that second touch won't be found by Gen.G. Still are stuck in that orange half with difficulties. Really trying to own that midfield if you're SSG.
And you can see Hawkser again trying to find a teammate on the clear, but they're finding nobody. Double tap from First Killer, triple tap from First Killer. First Killer's in his name, but he had 3 taps.
Sorry guys, I'm editing that video. What happened? Oh, what the fuck?
Wondering, were we
What
gonna
the
see
fuck?
Gen.G peak against G2
Sorry guys, I'm
yesterday?
editing this video to post it on
His
Twitter.
name. He put
You
on
know me, just multitasking
murdered
and shit.
G2 yesterday, and he's putting on a similar performance here today with 4 goals.
And that was so, you could even see the way he used his flip there was so interesting. He actually used
Alright
it
guys,
flip
rendering
back
that
the
video
ball
for
to get
Twitter.
lower, quicker,
Sorry guys,
so
you
that
know
he
me,
could
working
get
on
the
this,
right
working
tap.
on
It didn't
that,
need a lot of
always
power. You
working.
see a lot of people try to flip into the ball with that extra flip to get the power, but he used it to actually get lower quick enough to have a light tap in. That was such a mechanical play, and that is the first killer that we
Alright, I'm gonna post it to Twitter.
so much from Gen.G. This is truly Gen.G.
Sorry guys, I'll
looking
lock
their
in
best
after this
split.
game. I'll show you the tweets.
Gen.G handle the pressure so well too defensively. SSG have had very little opportunities. It's been painful to even transition to the opponent's side. Now Jack taking a down low shot, saved by Chicago. And Gen.G start off hot in this series.
That was
Be involved in something. Oh god, we're in another game.
Dealing with that.
Alright, here we
relentless
go. Next game.
What I liked out of SSG and why they were able to score, I think, 5 goals.
Here we go.
Was Hawkser being able to take the ball.
All right,
high
game
and
number
dribble it
2.
across, and their counterattacks were very fast. Even G2 couldn't keep up at some point.
So much for a
we'll see
watch
if
party.
SSG
I know.
will
It's kind of
be
turning
able to
into
find
more of
ways
like
across that midfield
we sit here just
faster
talk.
than they have to catch Gen.G off guard. With that demo, though, it's 3-on-2 for Gen.G.
And we've seen some really key demos from Gen.G even last game.
What was your
The trade
prediction
demo
for this?
that prevented
I
the
mean,
oncoming shot. And you
Gen.G's
mentioned the
beaten them every
counterattacks
time
for
they've
Space
played
Station.
them.
If you've been the
You know
last
what I
game,
mean?
If you're watching closely, multiple times, Space Station was trying to find that clear out, like using a teammate, trying to pass it to a teammate, but every single time it seemed like Gen.G was cutting off that lane. They've been so fast and locking
It's
Space
one of those
Station
things
down.
where it's like,
Space Station's going to have to mix it up to try to get out of their half, and they've done so here. LJ going to go up also.
I don't know, man. They just they're tough to beat.
And another double commit. Space Station's
They
starting to
are.
make some progress, but there's a big clear out.
The only team that seems to beat them is G2, and they beat G2 yesterday.
Saved by SSG. Shot came in pretty slow, but here is that
Okay, that's big.
Talking about.
That's
LJ
big.
Finds money.
Oh, and it's Hawkser.
Hawkser goes out, gets a nice quick pass out. That caught the team off guard quick. Abjack can't get there. Yeah, M80 can beat them as well. They've beaten them.
I'm going to him. It's obvious LJ's going to shoot it, but you know, if you are that far ahead and you've got the speed, it doesn't matter if
That's
you know
a good
it's
free
coming.
jump.
And that's
Is that
exactly
in?
what Space Station was able to execute. Great job.
Almost turning that play there. From
Change your
SSG,
title?
running out of
I got
boost
you guys.
And Chronic being that reliable.
Great save out of
third man
Hawkser. Is
back.
that a goal?
Had a nice double
No, he's
tap,
already
and
back.
Chicago won't be able to get away with much, but SSG are looking more fluid on the field, trying to get away from Gen.G's physicality. Now Hawkser able to control the ball like we know he does.
Gen.G
and LJ's ready on the
versus
left. If this
SSG.
goes awry and Hawkser leaving, now he's got a full tank of boost. He can be involved, but against
All right,
Jack
man.
and Chronic, it's tough to control.
I want to
this.
see SSG keep this competitive and go the distance. I do. How do you sleep at night knowing you owe Chicago $100?
SPACESTATION is doing much
It's
better,
tough, man.
having a lot more
Because we
success
agreed
with that
feet
first pick,
pics
especially when you
or
got
I send them a
those
full
touches.
moon photo. And apparently that's not enough now.
Gen.G
Can't even catch a break.
Patient. Here's Hawkster with the carry, and I like the pinch there from Jack. Chicago's still gonna tuck it to the corner. At least pop it to the left, but Hawkster is waiting in the midfield. And a good 50 that he wins and hits it sort of towards the net.
Yeah, I sent them both. I figured they would both do the full job. I even had my brother take the photo, and the moon was under my legs as well.
Quality 50.
It was a good photo.
Hawkster. Now Chicago has to get in that lane. LJ missing, but that still allows Hawkster to get.
Come on, give us a good
all
series
three
here,
members
man.
of Gen.G in the same corner. Now first killer's gonna go in the air. You could see the lead blocking play as well from a.
Show the photo. It's on my OnlyFans.
Lovely touch
Good
there
touch.
from LJ.
Kep
You could
fans.
see him work around the defender.
Yeah, just SSG gotta get out of this bind.
Sponsor Spear Cap. Oh,
First,
bro.
LJ needs to
You guys know that
the
progressive
follow-up
sponsor
with that
Beef
touch,
has?
and it sets up the opponent. First
Bro,
kill
they were trying to
realizes
give me that shit, and they were like watching my stream. They're like, this guy's just not PG friendly enough.
Than that. Got a piece of it.
They're like, we can't do it. We can't do it. I was like,
That
ah.
is most times, especially against Gen.G, gonna be trouble.
So I missed out there,
Nice
bro. I
shot
missed
there
out
from
there.
First killer who has been on fire this game. I think this is his 5th goal so far this series. This goal per game.
It's all good, man.
It's gonna be insane.
Almost a good attempt at a pass for Gen.G, and they set themselves up for another offense. I like that SSG are trying to pass, but I think Chicago wasn't expecting that out of LJ, so it gave Gen.G a
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you guys.
striking
I
at
think
this
what makes the
net.
streams
Now,
fun
5
is that we
shots
talk
to
about
3.
everything and joke around,
Not
right?
so out of hand
And
compared
even
to
if that's
game
missing
1.
out on, you know, a couple
Gen.G's
$1,000s here and there,
not looking so tested
I don't
here in
think
the
it's
last 2
worth,
minutes of
like,
play.
changing the way the
Chicago
streams are.
and LJ pinching off maybe to
You know?
Hawkster, wanting to maintain possession, but Chicago's completely
the whole fun
surrounded
is like,
by
I want it to
Gen.G,
feel
so
like you're
we
hanging
can't
out with
do
like one of
anything
your
with that.
buddies, you know?
Now we're running out of time, and it's 1-1.
It's a high ball. LJ will be first to it. LJ off the ceiling now, shut down by.
I don't want it to be like everybody else.
Lovely demo.
You know, I want it to be like my own
Jack.
thing.
That gives Chronic so much space to work with.
Oh, right into the defense. It's Jack's 50.
Hey, what up,
forced
Cam?
Chicago there
We ain't
first.
buddies.
And here
Okay.
comes the march of SSG. LJ going up almost to the ceiling, almost dodging Chronic there.
I think this is a
Now
really
Gen.G
big
getting a
game,
hold
man.
of this. Chronic forced
SSG
to
need
make
to
the
win
save.
this.
Here's Chicago needing some help, but the box completely covered
Hey,
there
can
from
we all
Gen.G,
admit
so
that
they're
if
almost able to
SSG
break
didn't
out.
have
LJ's
Gen.G
trying to
all 3
disrupt that.
times in top
Keep
8,
Gen.G
they
in
would
the
have got
spot,
in?
buy themselves
Can we
more
admit that
opportunities.
they would be in
First
like the
killer
same
sent it
spot
to
as
the orange
LG
half.
or even
Very
better?
may well enter overtime and a bit of a mix.
I really believe
SSG's
that.
Defense. And Hawkster does keep it up. LJ below him. First killer misses the 50. Chronic gets involved, shoves LJ out of the way.
Beat Gen.G?
And
Guys,
grabs the
none of these
corner,
teams
and
can beat
wanna
Gen.G or
keep this
RG2.
going. Chicago's in the way. He flicks it past him. Hawkster maybe setting up Chicago here in the blue half. And goes
Oh!
LJ, but lands on the ground.
The level of
Oh,
gameplay
M80.
is so
M80 got a
insane.
great. They've had
It was
great
all at
quals.
0 seconds.
They've
That
played in
ball
top 8.
was not allowed
Shopify,
to
they
touch the
lost
ground, and
4-2-2.
Hawkster kept that ball up with a
Then
pop
they
the
got
last
OG. They lost
moment.
4-0-2 or
And it
4.
went
What
back
was it?
and forth.
4-2,
Gen.G
something like
had their
that.
shot, then
And now they get
SPACESTATION had a great
TSM.
moment. Now
While
an
other
open
teams
shot
get.
opportunity
Oh,
for
this is a good
Hawkster,
chance.
decides to slow it down.
Oh, he saved it.
By first killer. That was a
Oh, that's a good
must-score
chance for
situation.
Hawkster. You want
Hawkster had
that.
Such a good look. Still, the chance isn't over yet. But that, oh, that was such a big save.
You know,
by
that
first
those
killer.
are the
missed
chances you gotta
opportunity
score
by
against these
Hawkster.
guys.
Yeah, not being able to
Uh-oh,
get
and
the
here they
bump in that
come.
situation is tough. Again, when there's one demo,
LJ had to
there's
dodge
always
the
one
demo, jumped
he
early.
Responded to right away, so a 2v2 kind of causes chaos there in the midfield. Now man advantage for Gen.G. No one has the ball, so LJ has some space to work with. Chicago
looked like he
can
just
help
dunked
him
his teammate.
Track this ball to the corner.
Look at the replies
SSG
to your
not able to
tweet. I don't
maintain
even know if
that
I
threat,
won
but
it.
momentum maybe still on their side. Chicago not able to puncture through the right, but LJ and Hawkster will work together as the third retreats. And Gen.G won't let this
Anyone else
go
want to see
by easy
SSG
as
take this
LJ,
game?
the pass denied
I'm
by
trying to get a good
Chronic.
one, man.
Now almost
I'm trying to get a
minute
Game 7 series.
15
Give me something fun,
into
man.
this overtime. And Gen.G have handled this quite well.
You can see the ball movement as well. Chronic blasting that one hard. The passing to get out of their own half. working wonders, but now we see an opportunity for Space Station again. Hawkser trying to make amends, fakes around.
Oh, that's a good play. He couldn't avoid the pinch.
Too high, and that's going to let Gen.G break out of their hat.
Okay, Hawkser dodges the one challenge.
Dude, Hawkser's still rocking that OG decal. That thing's been around for like 8 years.
Adaptations,
Ooh. Hey, SSG got pressured. They're playing them close.
Gen.G have to put it all on the
Oh,
line.
I think SSG's top 4 as well. I agree.
They have shown they are not slowing down whatsoever. As Jack is going to try and challenge this against LJ, who, wow, just tosses it down and can't seem to
They're
follow
playing
through.
Gen.G very good right now. Oh, that's a great demo. Chicago's got to buy time. Plays it safe. Dodging the demos. Chicago's going to have to get a nice touch. Great play. Great play.
That was a really big touch there from LJ to help Chicago out to get distance on that clear. And now you can see apparently Jack
Hawkser getting chased.
Well, perfect ball out to first killer.
Hawkser's got to cut this.
First killer
he's carrying
going
through.
For goal. There's a rebound.
Uh-oh, this is bad. Uh-oh, this is bad. He's going to fake it for Jack. Yep, there it is. Good read. They read it as well.
But Space Station saw it coming.
The defense
good cut. SSG holding on very well right now.
Denying these passes that Gen.G have been relying on. Now LJ, it's not been easy to try and cross this midfield, and Jack turns the play on its head. Pitches it off
not
the
like that.
First killer running into the defenders.
LJ's got no boost here.
Does
get it over though. That's a good play.
By the way, into overtime. It doesn't get any closer.
Oh, big miss. LJ, where you at? He can't go to it. He's too far.
Tips it away.
And that ball was dangerous. LJ, though, was very
LJ going for the skim.
Sidewall redirect, didn't make contact. And Chronic goes for an infield pass. That's cut off. Can Jack get back in time? Barely. That one was almost a free pass from Chronic, but again, Gen.G survived by the skin of their teeth.
Just have these really reliable backlines from either side. It's been really good offenses so far. Now Hawkser has time to LJ first kill.
Dude, this is a good game.
And Gen.G haven't allowed SSG to connect whatsoever. SSG find themselves on the defense. Chronic bouncing it off to the back wall, but Jack was across the field. Couldn't do much with that opportunity as LJ dribbles it up high. Good 50 from Jack. Chronic.
That's a good bump at least.
Chicago moves him out of the way.
They're playing them very well.
To step up. The pressure is on for SSG to try and equalize.
That's a good clear by Chronic.
Now they find themselves taking steps back.
Nice pass. From
good
Chicago.
demo out of Hawkser.
From Hawkser. LJ trying to 50 that out to Chicago. But
First does well though, gets it around. He's getting bumped. This is bad.
Hawkser giving Chronic a chance to move in. But Hawkser's 50s have been quite good this game.
Uh-oh, that's game.
Defense here, picks up,
yep.
Into the net. First kill.
He was in too good of a spot.
He has been a scoring machine.
Chronic had a tough
Gen.G.
angle. Kago had to get a weird save, and because of that, first killer's there. All right. Bro, exclamation Steam, and it should pop up in the chat.
They had the game-winning opportunity. They're close, but
and say requested Steam sign. I got you, man.
Big moment. And now they're going to have to do something even more difficult. Come back from this 0-2 deficit after.
Make sure your profile's open
against a team that's really had their number this split.
Just being able to relax.
All right, guys. Big game out of SSG. You lose this game, you can say goodbye, man.
And reset, even if it's 2-0 series.
Aren't you 5'4"? I'm 6'1". Hey, Bumsky, thank you for the 5 months. Hitmark, thank you for coming in for the 4-month sub. Rhino, thank you again for the prime. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Fed, thank you for the prime. Leg Cramp, thank you for the 31 months. Shorty, thank you for the 7 months. I appreciate it, bro. Jay Short, thank you for the 2 months. I really appreciate it. Love the content. Thank you, man. Thank you, Cassell, for the $5. I really appreciate it.
Gen.G have a good handle in this first minute.
See Jack opting to take that to the ground as well.
What's your neck to body ratio?
Jack also very good mechanic. Ball control. Gen.G composed.
I think like 4-1, and then this is like 2 feet up.
But it didn't throw Hawkser off. That's a big miss from LJ. Chicago's gonna have to play well here, but he gets bumped off the
guys. Gen.G look good.
Devastating bump in favor of Gen.G.
Gen.G are playing really aggressive.
Chronic leaves it, gets a nice bump. Jack's there.
Did you see?
That's a good bump.
Up for this ball, gets the touch up, immediately goes for a bump. That is putting in the effort from Chronic.
Yeah, he kind of had a giggle on the camera too as he watched the replay. And now Chicago and LJ work together to find that, well, tying goal. And now everyone's
Jack said you're in your
out.
40s.
So
I'm
SSG gonna take a
26.
moment
I
to
turned 26
reset.
last month.
Now Chronic and friends gonna connect on these passes. Chicago almost able to carry this away through, and these demos are scary as heck. SSG got a
Dude, somebody in the chat just goes,
just find a
what
nice
time
match
is the
and
next
really
series?
aggressive, physical in these first 2 minutes of play, and SSG got
That's just insane, bro. That's literally nuts.
First that threw off Hoxer, put him in that position where he was going to get demoed. Individual excellence.
The next series, though, is after this one. They usually start at the top of the hour, sometimes quicker.
It's been so difficult for him.
Guys, who plays next? It's G2, right?
Yeah. From Gen.G, who's been landed bumps, landed demos left and right.
Okay, good demo from Chicago. You relieved some of that pressure. SSG were starting to get choked out there with Gen.G going for demos before they even had the ball in the orange half. And Gen.G are not even stopping. They're not slowing down. And Hawks are not winning that 50. Doesn't bode well, but it buys time for Chicago to rotate in. Double commit from Gen.G.
I don't know, man. Gen.G looks a little too solid right now. They looked really good yesterday. I actually feel bad that they keep getting these guys.
Up high off the ceiling, wanting to drop
like, that's just, it's literally just unfortunate.
Gen.G aren't afraid to go high and meet you halfway there.
Every team that makes it on Swiss, they literally are like don't want to play G2 or Gen.G. And they've gotten Gen.G 3 times. They've never got like an M80, a Shopify, you know, LG, OG, just the teams that make top 8 that are a lot, give teams less trouble.
Doink clear there up to LJ.
It's hard. This is a tough team to beat, man. Abjack looks solid. I think Abjack looks pretty good right now. I won't lie.
Chicago needing a stronger
he looks better than he did, in my
lines
opinion, the last couple times we've watched.
Gen.G to have 2 in net, and now the rebounds found by SSG. Gen.G
actually, I feel like Jack plays good every time up until G2. Is that? Do you guys agree with that? I feel like every time we've watched, that's been happening. I feel like he's like a dog, and then they play G2, and they're just not. They're all not there.
Gen.G, and now with a demo in their favor, these one-man advantages.
He fried G2 yesterday. That's true. That's true. Nice tie. No, if Jack played good against them yesterday, right on. The only times we've seen them play is in the semis and grand final, so I didn't get to see that. So you're probably right.
And that is some of their own medicine. Really nice bump there from Chicago, who was upfield. And LJ to pull that trigger quick.
But I think Jack, for the most part, has been good, other than the one time we watched him play G2 that time.
Trying to jump up and get the touch.
Other than that, I've honestly thought he's been solid.
Nice team effort.
I think he gets a little too much shit sometimes.
Gen.G not too flustered after that. Last minute, tied 1-1. Last overtime, last 4 minutes. So I hope everyone's strapped in. It could be easily going that direction.
It was one of the better series of the year, really.
Love first killer, but Gen.G are not afraid to challenge you in the air.
I disagree. How so, Texas?
Had to use a lot of creativity, but with that demo in the net, LJ has to retreat back to the net, gets there in time, wanting to leave that to Hawkster. So now Chronic smells blood in the water. Gen.G knocking on the door of a lead. Could potentially happen if they maintain this pressure.
He's just not as good as compared to last season.
Patience there helps setting up LJ. It's on the cross.
Dude, these guys are like so close to winning these games.
LJ struck it well, but
they just can never get that last piece to fall.
This last second effort, and we do have overtime. Space Station lost out in the last OT.
It's like, it's right there, you know? A fake kickoff comes out. Uh-oh.
LJ waiting to see if he can get a rebound. Fake kickoff, though, has resulted in at least this first possession.
LJ looks different this season.
LJ gets a tip.
You think so? I think LJ's been pretty good.
There's the goal.
Yeah, man. It's if you don't score those chances, this shit is just tough. That's a great pass by First Killer. Drops it down, Chronic top.
G did terrible.
Here we go, guys.
If they beat teams they should have in Swiss, they won't have
Here we
played
go.
Gen.G. It's their fault.
And I've seen a couple reverse sweeps already this weekend, so I'm not going to count anything out.
Yeah, the timeout Helped SSG calm down, stay composed after.
It's their fault they're playing Gen.G.
To go into 4 minutes of OT when he started off the game with a lead.
I mean, okay, you can say that, but also I'm gonna throw one back at you. Like, LG went to 5 series and they got to play OG, right? That's pretty damn nice. You know, M80 didn't, you know what I mean? It's like they'll have to. I mean, M80 went 3-1 2 times. I'll say that. I agree. Yeah, and they lost. Yeah, but I'm saying it's nice when you get to play a bit easier teams sometimes. OG 3-0'd SSG yesterday. You're missing the point. The point is, SSG, like there's times SSG has a better record and they still get a harder matchup.
And also, there's so much trust.
You know,
you can see another bump attempt. This
like they'll go 3-1, they get Gen.G still. When other teams go 3-2 and they get an easier matchup. It's just how it works sometimes. Guys, I'm not meat riding. I'm just saying, look at both sides.
And there's a clear up and over LJ.
You know, it sucks getting Gen.G 3 times in a row.
Able to make the most of it.
Okay, now Chicago's like, Jack, this is Hawkser's ball. Get off of
Just sometimes you get unfortunate, and they got the unfortunate side of it.
Take a shot. Good contestant.
Both sides of the meat.
Physicality really well. Good demos to give them advantages to force SSG.
Bro, I want you guys to know, if you acted like this in any other chat, these streamers would ban you so fucking quick. Bop, hey, Bop. Hey, how's your day? Bop, like every day. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's insane.
Maybe patience.
Like, you guys would be gone.
Almost a good setup. Chronic denies. Gen.G are just not giving them anything.
And you can see how far back LJ was again.
Kritsky says keep an eye on Chicago has coming to your neck of the woods.
Realizing that he had the space. Space Station giving Gen.G a lot of the space on the attack, and you wonder if maybe LJ needs to get a little bit closer to the play and take advantage of some of this ground that Space Station's been earning, but it seems like every
yeah, I just had a guy call me a neck rider.
LJ wanted to push first killer out of the way, misses that. And Hawks are just kind of.
Hey, Dino, you seeing this shit? I can't even like have a civil conversation.
Breaks through first killer, but man, Gen.G are tough.
I'm getting bullied.
Hawks are against first killer, having to flip there is awkward.
Why me, guys? Why me? What I do?
Pops it up, knowing
what I do? It's Saturday. I don't deserve this. Mama said life like a box of chocolates.
Nice pass. Chicago finding LJ through traffic. LJ going for a lane pass.
Ooh, reverse sweep.
Misdirection masterclass from LJ.
Dodging his teammate there.
That's a good play. Gets past two. Open net.
But it actually just goes right to Hawkser. Beautiful team play out of SSG. Put on a lot of shots here and still not able to puncture through, but finally a lead that favors them. But this is similar to last game, and
give us a reverse sweep.
Bump out to Chicago, doesn't get it. Hawkser up high as Jack to the corner. It's SSG really patient.
Would you rather have 500 respectable viewers or 5,000 loco viewers? Give me the loco, bro. I like the craziness. I also will say though, I do enjoy like having regular conversations. During the regular week, the streams are a lot more chill. These watch parties, it's fucking all hell breaks loose.
Even jumping early on that play. Space Station holding on for dear life. This is it for them. If they want to go to Copenhagen, they have to win this game.
To hold on to a lead like that, what? A 50 from Hawkser, so close, but Gen.G, you gotta strike them quick, or they will just clear this ball.
Does anyone believe in the reverse sweep?
Gen.G, almost fruitful there, first killer.
I do.
Not having enough help in that moment.
No, when they reverse sweep them, I want you guys to say you're sorry. Say, I fucked up, Cap, you were right.
Flipping into it, doesn't get the touch, doesn't slow down with how fast that ball was going.
Where's
Chicago and LJ have a good setup here, but first killer won't make it easy.
That was a bit risky, and Chicago put that on net. There's nobody back. Bit of an errant middle pass. Jack going for a bump again, also got a touch, but
somehow SSG is going to give up a goal, man. They do it every time. They have a lead, and then they give up the goal.
Oh, LJ was ready in the midfield.
Maybe I'm wrong.
SSG is hammering this net, but Chronic first. in the box to not let anything else go through. Chicago dribbling, forcing
all right,
the
this
double
should be
command,
game.
Gen.G drives
They
up
have
the
all
wall.
the boost.
Here's
They're working
Jack
with
against
nothing.
Boxer. Last chance for SSG or the road
Oh my God.
continues in this series. An SSG match point or Gen.G.
Here we go.
As we go to game 5, and that 1-goal lead is all SSG could hold on to, but the Hawks are missing, man. The pressure is on.
And that center ball a little bit too
Bro,
much
I'm a
pace
mod
on
in
it.
Arsenal
Barely
stream.
got to
Someone
land the demo.
said
I was gonna say as well
exclamation
that it
D
seems like
size,
SPACESTATION is
dick
handling
size.
the bumps
And I said,
in
yo,
the
this
demo
ain't
much
AlphaKep
better
stream.
this
He said,
time
my
around.
bad. An
They're starting
AlphaKep stream, we
to
crazy.
recognize the patterns that Gen.G is bringing in regards to the bumps and demos and working around it. We'll see if they can still have that same success in this game. There's a response demo from LJ offensively. Hawks are trying to keep the ball.
Yeah, I'll be
Does
real,
keep it
man. We
around
just
first
let people
killer.
get wild in here.
Giving Chicago a chance.
I
That
don't
kicks
like
right to the
when
middle,
it's
and
like,
First Killer's gonna drop
I
it
like
back
when
to
it's
Chronic.
more, you know what I mean? It feels
You
like
see
you're
LJ
just shooting the
looking
shit.
for bumps or demos, and he's not hitting it. He takes
All right,
himself
man.
out of
Does
the play, and
SSG win this
Chicago's
game and
forced
then
to
go
step
on to
up, and
force
SSG are still
another
trying to get
dub and then game
organized.
7?
There's still a chance here. Chicago against
They
Chronic.
need to win
Chicago
3 in a
wins that,
row.
forces Jack up the wall, and LJ
They've already
and
won the
Hawks
first
are-
one.
Let's wait to see who's in the best position to strike through that net of Gen.G.
Everyone
Not
had us,
able to
Jeff.
paint the
Says I
back of
act
it
the same in
yet.
every
Now
chat
That's a
and
good
I've
catch.
never been banned.
Retreat, and Gen.G hope to
Hawks
make
got a
the
lot of
most
space.
out of this game
Uh-oh,
five.
uh-oh.
First Killer has a lot of boost here to do some damage. Goes for a hard backboard hit. Trying to use the boost of the defense. There's a fake Chronic backboard pass, and LJ there to clean up. And another big 50 from LJ as well.
Good demo.
Good defensive play, and he's still going.
LJ!
Almost going coast to
Good set.
coast.
And that was with SSG having a man down. So being able to maintain that is impressive. Now Gen.G can breathe a sigh of relief. Jack up against LJ at the bottom. LJ pushed out of the way, almost leaving a gap. The red carpet for First Killer, that gets denied. SSG's defense can be frustrating, as Gen.G found out in that game 4. It's been so low scoring because
Hey,
of just how
I think
talented these
SSG's been
defenses
playing
have
pretty
been.
well.
And now a demo favors
They're
Gen.G
playing these guys
as
well.
They get set up. Chronic with a double tap gets it done.
Oh, and there was a big boost steal in the corner as well. LJ on respawn actually turned for
Bro
that
goes
boost,
high, doubles it right
and that
over.
put him out of position to not
All
be
right,
able
we're
to
going
come
G2
out
omelet next.
with that double tap.
Throw in
Really
prediction.
nicely played.
Hey, Schmoo, thank
that
you for the
demo
5 months. I really appreciate it.
tapped
Silent,
on
thanks
the
again,
back
man, for the
line,
10
the
gifted. I really
rotations of
appreciate it. You
SPACESTATION.
gotta stop talking every time. I know, Silent. It's bad.
Oh, Jack has
It
space.
honestly
He
seems
can't
like
let
a
him do
troll at this
that. He
point.
goes to
Oh,
First
man, this
Killer,
shit's
cuts
over.
to the right. No one can
This
stand
shit
in his
over.
way.
Gen.G starting to put the pedal to the metal. The catch from First Killer. You can see that.
I'm
little
sorry.
touch to get
You
the
don't
ball
deserve
in
this.
front of him so that he can low 50 that ball in. Worst case scenario, it's probably going to sit on the goal line and be a rebound for a teammate. That is a clean goal from First Killer. High percentage play. And that extends the lead. Now SPACESTATION have a hole they're going to try to dig out of.
Ripix says go next.
Gen.G's kickoffs, they execute them well. SSG's defense lives on. They try to counterattack, but Chicago's moved up off the ball, and LJ misses the 50, so Hawkser has to deal with all of this. And runs into Chronic, steals the ball away, and Hawkser does a good job, but you're not out of the woods yet. If
Does
you're
anyone
SSG,
think Omelette has a
you're
chance
easily
against
able to
G2?
clear this ball, but they're playing
Justin
close
just
to it as Chronic
tweeted out his
makes the initial
retirement?
stop. Chicago
No, he did
with
not.
the shot from the right,
Oh,
and
wow.
Hawkser wanted to place that in the top corner and can't.
That had to be in. See if Hawkser can make up for that one. But now that's 2 big moments where Hawkser has had a look on net that you expect
Oh my
him to
gosh.
slot and has not been able to do that. That is a devastating moment there for SPACESTATION.
Competitive Rocket League just hasn't been the same for me anymore.
Gotta stay cool. The
When
last
things
2
ha- I
minutes,
just-
this could be the end of the road for
Wow.
SSG. But here's Chicago slowing down the play, but it gets away
What
from
the
the ball, so
fuck?
Gen.G recover it, forcing Hawkser to make the save off the initial wave out of Gen.G. It can turn into a waterfall if you slip up for just a second.
Ah!
First Killers just going for 50s, and SSG don't have some
Boom!
waiting to see what
Boom!
Jack is
Boom!
doing.
Boom!
Can't let him have that.
I got
LJ wanting
it!
to connect. Hawks are there.
Hey,
Still a
man,
chance.
gotcha.
Hawks goes up the wall and wants to keep the
Yeah.
play alive, but feels impossible.
Hey, that was
for
good, though. That
SSG.
was good. Hey, some guy actually put in
Have to
chat,
dig
he
themselves out of
goes,
an even bigger hole.
He goes, Justin retired. That's why I looked. But then once I got there and he did it, I was like, I'm not getting trolled. I'm going to troll y'all.
Jack has been ruthless with his aggression.
I was refreshing his Twitter.
Yeah,
Bro's neck grows after every line. What am I, Pinocchio? What the fuck?
We're good at the start of the series to match those. And
okay, here we go.
Goes to Chicago, and SSG get one on
Reel it back in.
If Space Station somehow manages to come back, this is how it has to happen. Quick kickoff goals, they get one. And
Do
now,
you believe?
A little more, or a little less than a minute rather, this is very possible for Space Station. We saw him go for a fake kickoff in OT. Will they do something here?
It's possible. Chicago just dumps the ball and almost went for the second touch. Hawkster has some time to think, and no, the pass to LJ is broken up. Fantastic job by Chronic once again.
Do you believe in love after love? I can feel something inside myself. I really... I'm like losing my voice. I can't even fucking sing. Oh my god. Mama! Didn't mean to make you cry. I'm not coming back.
Chicago's too far forward.
It's still a chance. LJ was in position to pick it up, but you're right, Chicago. A little too far ahead. The pass was behind.
All right, guys, that's it, man. Let's pay out predictions.
And that will be it as well. 6 seconds.
Gen.G, get through again. I don't think I've seen Chicago Space Camp one time.
Says, hey Kepner, is it true that in middle school the kids used to tie a string around your head and use your neck as a tetherball pole?
How many goals he put through, but we saw apparently Jack be a madman out there with the aggression. Another demo there, a fitting way to end the series.
What did somebody say? What are you laughing about?
Charm, but Gen.G continued to be the gatekeepers of top 4.
Hey, Cap, is it true that in middle school the kids used to tie a string around your head and use your neck as a tetherball? Yeah!
And there was some real
alright, man. Got his gold medals right there. I do not owe you shit! I do not!